Greetings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year to everyone. In this video, I will be sharing my milestone and achievements of the year 2024. You can comment your New Year resolution in the comment section. Welcome everyone. So here it is. I know it does not look very great, but this is it. That is why I'm trying to become a very successful man. And from the top, milestone and achievements of the year 2024. This is a quote that I wrote. The greatest power of a man is his self control, mastery over emotions and thoughts, actions, and reactions to a situation. Piyush Pasania. Now, this is a quote that I wrote after I had a very negative experience in my life. And now, let us move to the achievements and the milestones that I have done throughout the year. Starting from the 1st of January 2024, this was the time when I shared my self mastery and success journey on YouTube on the basis of a quarter rather than monthly improvement. It is quarterly improvement series on YouTube, and I have been consistent on that. So, this is the first step of becoming a perfect man, I believe. I think we know perfect. Some people will say perfect is an illusion, but we try to do and get the best of the best. Next is 26 January 2024. This is the first. I as if anyone will see my quarterly improvement series, then I have said that I have hope to start my own business. So I actually did start it, but I didn't put a lot of efforts in it, and I didn't did the advertisement, and I just take a little step. If I wanted to, I could make it bigger, but I didn't have the resources right now to start it on a large scale. So on 26 January 2024, I had my first Tulsi plant sale, and that was the only sale, and I earned 50 rupees out of it. The thing that matter was it was my first earning in life. The thing that matter was it was the first earning I had in my life. And I'm sorry for my nails. I'm not going to cut this video out and just uploaded. I know I have not cut my nails, and this is really something not good. It is a bad manner, but it doesn't matter. So it matters, but I will correct it at a later stage. Next is 21st of February 2024, and this is the video that is, I believe, the most important video in my life. That is my two greatest concern: women and career on YouTube. If you do think that yes, your life partner will be someone, your girlfriend, your wife will be someone who with whom you will be spending the rest of your life with, so certainly it matters, and your career is also important, your family is also important, your friends is also important, but we will get to but I will talk about it at a later stage. So this was at this time when I made this video. I didn't know about how injustice Indian laws are, and there is this DV Act in order to protect women, but it also intrudes the privacy and the privacy of the family in the relationship between husband and wife, and this is something which is not acceptable with me. And in India, premarital agreement is not legalized, so I made a change in my video and ensuring that people really know if there is really a girl that I will find in my life that really matches the trade I want, then really premarital agreement will ensure that my rights are secured in marriage. Otherwise, I will just have to leave this country and settle abroad. That is the only option, because I will get to it at a later stage. Then on 18th and 19th of June 2024, I had my own website, career portfolios, and the online content store. So this is really the first time when I tried to create my own store, but I haven't started doing it. I had created a basic infrastructure, and in this year, I hope in my next year, I in 2025, I hope to build my own store and create portfolios. So this is my little improvement. Next is August 2024. I experienced my college experience expressing my college experiences to policemen. Now this is something that is really a big thing, because ultimately I never talk about the emotional and mental harassment that I have gone through, just because of believing Indian edition of astrology, of tarot cards, really, and then expressing everything to a stranger, and later constantly fearing that that stranger will break the privacy, and then I will be humiliated, and then I will be humiliated. I will be degraded. Uh, I also have some negative experience in my own family. So yeah, these are the things that I did experience. I did express my negative experience to policemen. And on 24th of August, after after this August, during this time of August 2024, during the month of August, I was also learning about laws, and I really read BNS, Bharatiya Nyaya Anitya, and how injustice it is. There are no laws for men, and this is the problem. A woman has easy access to sex, but a man isn't. A man masturbates because he doesn't have any choice, but a woman has plenty of options. And I know there would I could talk a lot about this, and there will be content on my YouTube. You can go and check that out, and you will really know that yes, women, they are not under any kind of threat. And you can also check my road to glory and success playlist on YouTube. And now let us move to the September 20. I will talk about the open letter to the citizens of the country. Ultimately, this is what I started writing in 24th of August 2024, and I have thought that I will do a research on the conditions of the India, and really give my recommendations that will improve the state of men and women and bring equality in society, because ultimately if there is an opportunity, it is the work of the woman to grab it. There will be plenty of men who will be a failure because they didn't believe in themselves. No one was born with talent and skills. They have put in the effort. But for a woman, life is very easy, and this is the problem. Next is the September 2025 uh, innovation and appearing of my own office, my own business and company. So this is the time that I have started painting my old house, and I I and it is still in process, and I'm going to create my own company and business there, and this will be the time when I will finally start earning my own money, because I am someone who has graduated 3 years ago and I do not have my own money. And you only a failure guy who doesn't have any money will tell how much stress anxious he is. Next is 22 22 November 2024. This is the time when I created my Social Awareness Act, Tale of an Unfortunate Man, a small step into acting. If I didn't say in my previous video, I have thought of creating my own company that will have departments like agriculture, coaching institution, and the production department. And so this was a small step into acting, and I also by creating this act, I break this I break this mindset that men cannot be a victim of rape, because there are crimes that are committed by women on men, but just because the way our society perceives men as strong, and they don't feel pain, they do not they their emotions, they just keep their pain to themselves, and this is the problem. They keep their emotions to themselves. And when I talk about the rights, if there should not be any discrimination based on gender, when you talk about being a citizen of the country, then the citizen should have equal rights. But in India, men do not have equal rights to women. Women, they are considered helpless and weak, and this is the reason why government create policies that create injustice to men. And this is also the reason why women, they stay weak if they really are weak. And this is it. That is just the way the things are going. There is even, it is all a game of money, and there is the tax that we pay to the government, and that tax, it is given to the women in the country just by saying that this is for women empowerment. And I do not want to say anything about that, because really this is the problem of the Indian society, because they themselves have eh, elected these leaders and they are incompetent. The very way and MLA and MP, a member of the parliament, is elected is incompetent. They are just elected on the basis of votes. And to be a leader, you need to be much more than that. 8th of December 2024, this was the time when I created my first coaching video on YouTube. Now this is a very special video, because I have talked about what measures, how the value of a man, it would be measured in the society. Not just a man, even the value of a woman. How are you going to measure the value of a person? And this is and this was really keeping in mind of marriage, when I really had that marriage thing in my back mind. So now this is something that I have hope to do. That was to wake up at 4 a.m. and be consistent in my studies for UPSC Civil Engineering and Forest Service. Right now I am a 26 years old guy as per my documents, and 27-year-old to be exact. And really I have next 3 to 4 years for cracking all of these examinations, and I really want to be someone who is a really successful person in his life. But what's the use of making these achievements when there are no gender equality law in India? Even if I was to put in the efforts and study all of this and clear UPSC civil services, then I do not wish to live in a country where the rights of man does not exist. So ultimately I should be trying to work abroad and then later be the citizen of that country, where there is premarital agreement which ensures that there is privacy, justice and freedom in marriage, and laws, they are gender neutral. So uh, this is what I have started on Instagram, daily dose of general studies, which was this is something that I started, but I simply closed the account because I was just too much. I was not. I was just too much anxious and alone. One of the reason was very simple that I didn't had friends. Now, when I say friends, friends are really people with whom you can really be who you are, and they can understand you, and they can and they can support you in your time of needs, and you can support them in their time of needs. But I had negative company of men in my schooling times, and when I talk about the females, I really don't want to talk to them because ultimately I do not want to disrespect myself by chasing anyone. And when I talk about college, I was in an engineering college, and there was only one girl, I believe, in my whole in my batch, and so I didn't interacted with women a lot like others the way I should be, and this is one of the reason why I am shy around women. And this is the way everything. This is this is really the state of India. It isn't good. It is really bad. So this was it. Daily dose of general studies for UPSC, and this is it for this year. Thank you for watching my video. Share this with your friends and create your own journey that will and achieve all of your dreams, all of your wishes. Live the life you want, whether it either you would be a guy or a girl, a man or a woman. Ultimately, you will have flaws. You can work on it, and you can live the life you want. Thank you.